night of the horrified sheep. So it was an actual thing that happened November the 3rd, 1888, and something happened that spooked all sheep over a 200 square mile area in Oxfordshire. Tens of thousands of sheep panicked, they jumped fences, they ran for their lives.
Earthquake.
Well, that was one of the theories at the time, that there might have been a small earthquake or something dropped from the sky, but probably what happened is just one sheep panicked. The hospital was just very dark, and the sheep were going, "Where's my friends? Where's my friends?"
Have he just gone... And then all the other sheep must be going... He'll think he's on his own.
Yes.
Then when he panicked, they all went, "Oh, my God! What have we done?"
Do you think if a sheep can't get to sleep, do you think he counts his friends?
Oh. I wonder what the reason was that we decided to count them in the first place at night.
Well, it must be really boring to count sheep.
Yeah, that sends you off, yes.
Yeah.
Well, I think you've nailed it.
Thanks.
Yes.
I tell you what, I'd love to count kittens.
Ah.
Imagine if 70,000 kittens ran past you. That would just be the most adorable thing that ever happened to anyone.
See, I really struggle with this. I'm more of a dog person.
That's probably why the kittens are all running away from it.
Yes.
I always think that about cats. You know when people say, oh, like an old woman died in her flat and she was eaten by her cats? I mean, could be...
What world do you live in, people? Peeing in kettles, old women.
3 days.
Yeah. You get...
3 days and your cat will eat your face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it will have loosened up enough for it to get purchased.
Yeah.
What sort of show is this?
They never say that, do they, about, you know, aged meat on a menu, you know, with a 20-day aged beef. They never use the phrase, "it will have loosened up enough to get purchase."
Have a look at this. Here is a night to remember. This is the 9th of November, 1874. The New York Herald front page article reported the wild animals broken loose from Central Park. Terrible scenes of mutilation. The article described 49 deaths and 200 injuries. There's some excellent details in it. It included a sighting of a lion in a church, and my favourite, a rhinoceros in a sewer.
How do they get it out of the sewer?
Never mind that. How did it get in there? It was fantastic.
Manhole cover.
Must have fallen in.
But it wasn't until the very last paragraph that the article concluded. Of course, the entire story given above is a pure fabrication. Not one word of it is true. Not a single act or incident described has taken place. It's a huge hoax, a wild romance. And then it went on to ask, that was the reason for the headline, what would we do in New York if this happened? It's one of the most notorious and indeed accidental media hoaxes. But in fact, it just caused complete panic in the streets.
Is that a huge risk? I mean, in zoos?
Well, yes. So you would think that maybe it's something that we don't need to worry about, that you've got enough cages. But in February 2016, the Ueno Zoo in Tokyo did their annual test to see what they would do if an animal escapes. And what they did was they got the 27-year-old gorilla keeper called Yumi Tamura to dress up as a zebra. There she is. And there they all are dealing with it. And so, yes. Verified death. Now, here's my favourite moment, checking to see if animal is dead.
Wow.
The famous poke them with a stick. No one knows why tens of thousands of sheep went crazy in Oxfordshire on the night of November the 3rd, 1888. They may have been surprised by the fact that it got dark, or by the news that earlier in the day, Preston North End beat Notts County 7-0. I'm really trying with the football thing, just so... Thank you for watching. Do remember to subscribe to the QI channel and click here to watch more videos. Well, please, come on, pick something.